It's a good title.
Good
Good
evening,
evening.
everybody.
Good evening.
I'm Joe. That is,
I'm Joe. I'm
and that
Carolyn.
is Carolyn.
I like our title
See,
or our tittle.
the tittle.
Our
She made a
tittle.
tittle.
A
She
quickie
has
for
made a tittle.
a quickie for Valentine's Day.
There you
It's my
go.
husband wish. No, no, no. I'm just
That's
kidding.
my, that's hilarious. I
Just kidding.
hope everybody is having a decent day, at least.
Day. It's evening for us, Joe.
It
It's
is evening for
8:30.
everybody. I said, I hope everybody had. Yeah, I guess everybody had a decent day.
Well, it's 6:30 for you, and
It's dark
I mean,
now.
that's evening, but it's not
It's
like,
it's dark now. So
is it?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's dark.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I can't wait till that changes. I hate when all day is dark. I think Florida's
Let's do
winter
some
is
sharing.
pretty
Let's
over.
do gonna do some sharing
Okay.
because we like to.
I didn't even put up oh, I don't care. It's the Valentine's thing that's up there, which I'm happily gonna change tomorrow. I hate my artwork. Sometimes I'm like, oh, but I do so many, so if I really concentrated and did it correctly, I might leave it up for a couple of months, but I'm throwing things together for certain holidays and it's just but I mean it's not bad. It's just I could if it was permanent, I would be a lot more careful, I suppose. I'm not even sure what we're going to talk about. I mean, it's all about Nancy
Nancy Guthrie,
and Savannah.
who's not even alive anymore. I'm sorry, man. She's just not.
And they found out it was a guy that
Yeah, it was a
in the
dude.
door camera. So I said it was a guy.
They
And
from what I understand, they like arrested two guys, but both guys have been arrested. I mean, released. This from like today, they let some guy go today.
but I heard from a couple of people and I even read it that it was a woman and I was like that is some big ass woman and I said it on our last show. I was like no thighs, big legs. I don't give a shit what the face looks like because it's covered up. Anybody could have very high eyebrows and just have that low. That made no sense to me. The guy was tall and his foot covered almost as now, even if that square wasn't 12 by 12, it was 10 by 10 at least for an outdoor um um tile. His foot covered the whole thing. So assumed it was don't get me wrong, women have big feet too, but in general, with the height, and I said it, he'd have to have tons of sweatshirts on to just cover his to make her shoulders taller. It made no sense. How are
Yeah, and
experts doing that? I'm not an expert at looking at that shit. I'm good with men and women, but how did the experts not know? Uh,
they should have known.
Whatever.
They should have picked it up right away. I mean, it's kind of obvious.
I thought it was. My
Yes, it's
first
very
one glance, I knew it wasn't that neighbor. I was like, I was like, that guy is more. He was definitely Spanish, right? And he was rounded. He was short. He had the no, 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 no. Anyhow, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Any jokes today, Joe, to get started? Because it's gonna be nasty what I'm gonna go into.
of course. Don't we always have a joke or two?
Because I wish people understood. It's just they're just showing you how demonic that family is.
Yeah,
I have like poor Pooh, for example. She comes out, she she won't say it outright, but she's like, that's a disgusting family. I could hardly give a shit. This is a very Christian woman, and she sees past it. I love her to death. Nancy sees past it. She won't say, well, I don't know. She won't say, well, maybe they had something to do with sex trafficking, but she can see it. I mean, they said really nasty shit about Trump, the mother and the daughter. Why should we? And anybody else, but look at the timing, people. It's obvious timing that we're losing these caricatures because they are characters. They don't seem to have any no quickies. Happy Valentine's, Brother Rib. Um, and to you
Happy
and your
Valentine's
family
Day.
and everybody. Um, it just doesn't make she didn't go on her like every television network is talking about this case except for the one she works on, is from my understanding. I've heard that a few times.
Is she on
Why?
the CNN or the View or what is she
I don't
on?
fucking no, no, one of the maybe Reb knows NBC. I'm so bad with that shit. Helen would know. I don't know where mom. Let me share to Helen. Maybe she'll pop in
Maybe she will know.
because I am like the conspiracists are so effing tired. I have lost my cool plenty of times, but it's just I can't understand why people are so blind.
NBC. She works for NBC.
NBC.
The worst one of them all.
Right. Right, which
NBC
tells you
started all the
something
crap.
right there. I mean, why aren't people putting this shit together? I see
I don't know.
conspiracists doing it constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly. But what all right, so the news, even Fox, I don't watch, I mean, I read Newsmax and Owen sometimes and Breitbart or whatever, but they're all Democrat, right? Like everything else is so libtardal that they're all on the same side doing the same thing, wasting their money on that crap. Nothing is being, how, there's a reason they call it 48 hours, right?
Hmm.
If you don't find the missing person in 48 hours, there's a, they're trying to wake you up. They're trying to wake you up. We didn't sync our backgrounds, darn it.
Or we didn't. We didn't.
Nah,
Darn it.
it's okay. It's too fucking colorful. I can't even, I don't want to watch it. Let's see if Helen is, because Helen, especially about one of the subjects it's really gonna be a quickie, Brother Reb, sorry.
Yeah. Don't got
But one of the
much.
subjects we're gonna delve into has to deal with something I want Helen to be with us for.
I got a little bit of an update on the Atlas thing if you want to hear a little bit. I
Oh,
can
do
tell you.
you?
I got a little bit. It's already past. It's past the sun. It's past us. It's on its way out. Gone. They said it's going to pass by Jupiter in July or August, something like that. But what it's doing right now is when
That
it
is
went
going
behind,
fast then.
yeah,
Now I can
when it
see.
went behind the sun, when it was behind the sun, it heated up because it was close to the sun, so it heated up, and it said that it's now starting to spew water. Water's coming out of it, which is why it's got such a big corona. Isn't that wild? Got some more information on it too. So it's about 485 million kilometers from Earth right now. It's very faint.
Did we get a
It's in
good
the,
close up? I mean, we had a couple of good pictures. The thing is now, you're telling me it's spurting out water.
yeah, it's starting to spurt out a little bit of water
What does that
because
usually mean, guys? What does it mean when a big giant rock looking thing is spurting out water. Come on, Joe, what does it mean?
I don't know. What is it? I don't know where your mind is.
Water usually means life. I just said it on
Oh,
our
well,
last live.
it does. It does.
If something can hold water, it can be alive.
Well,
I mean,
they
obviously
do
a
say
plastic
that.
cup can hold water, it's not alive, but
Yeah.
that's not in space.
Well, they say that one of Jupiter's moons has water, but it's dead. It's just a dead little moon. There's no life in it. So
You know,
hey man,
we
I
we
don't.
were talking about the moon last time, and I was saying how artificial it looks, and you're like, well, what about the reflect? It's a reflection. That's where what reflection, Joe?
Yeah, it's yeah.
Where's the sun to reflect it? What is it reflecting off of? They can make up a million fucking things. You don't see it anywhere else. It's not, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't
And
move.
there
It doesn't
are
turn.
ratings
Nothing happens with it. They said we went around. They said we went around and saw the backside, but why didn't they really take a lot of pictures of the backside of that?
because it's dark. It's the dark
Right.
side of the moon.
But
How do
couldn't
you
you
take
shine
pictures in the
pictures? Couldn't you shine a light on it?
Of
Couldn't you
course you
shine a light on
could. That
to
it's
to make take
artificial. I'm
pictures?
telling you,
To
that thing is fucking artificial.
yeah. Well, that's what
As
they
right
say.
as
It's
I
say
was
it's
about the
artificial.
man, that thing is fucking artificial.
See, I don't think that was towed here. I think they wrote it here.
They
Because some
they
people say
said
that
it
it was
was
towed here, but I think it was driven here by the big giant people.
you know what? I can't argue with that. A theory is a
You
theory.
know, and
But I
you know, there's
remember
an
reading that
mhm,
there was a civilization that
mhm.
remembers it being built, that one day it wasn't there and the next it was. And I'm not sure
The
if
moon.
they were being
Hmm,
if they
interesting.
were being whimsical with their wording. So I'm not sure if it actually did one day appear, or did they see it being built little by little like we see the space
Yeah,
station.
yeah. You know about the buildings, you know, and about those extravagant buildings that were built so long ago. You know, if they were actually built by man, and you think about it, look what man is building now. Man's not building any extravagant buildings that look like that. Not now. I mean, good Lord, that craftsman is crazy. That craftsmanship, it's just out of this world.
You-
It's
You're
just weird.
seeing it, are you? Are you
Oh yeah.
actually seeing it?
Hmm. The firmament. What do you call them? The firmament, Rob?
The firmament is the dome, the top of the
Hmm.
dome,
No,
where the flat earthers believe that there's.
do I do not
Joe,
believe.
did you put it in the community?
Um, I did not put
Maybe
it
you
in our.
can't
I can't do it yet in the
you
community
can't
yet.
do it. I
We
didn't
talked about that last night. But I can't do it yet, but I did to everywhere else that I usually do it to. I did share to.
Atlas was December the 19th. Well, Reb is what is rating away over here.
Yeah, yeah, he December the 19th. That's when it was when it came close to the Earth, and then after that, it went behind the sun, and then now it's now as of right now, it's I what did it say? 485 million kilometers from Earth. It's in the constellation of Gemini right now. Um,
I used to know a lot of that stuff. Oh my God. I used to be into a lot of that stuff, but now
they also say it came from the interior of our universe. So it came from the inside and it's traveling out. There you go.
the Atlas came.
Yeah. That's what they're saying.
There
So,
was a
hey.
lot of different beliefs. They used to say like the moon was part of the earth, And when
Yes.
the Grand Canyon was made, like something came down and, you know, it split up and parts of the earth are up on the moon because that's
Right.
what and got caught in a gravitational pull and rounded itself.
Oh, you joke.
I don't know. You know what I wanted to do? I put a specific post up and told people to write it and say and said that I would, you know, tell it on this on the next live. But the last one, there was another one that I read. I love people. God, I love you guys so much. It's- I don't often wear blowjob lipstick, but today I didn't know. I'm kidding.
Just for you
It
guys.
was there are
What's that?
some things that just surprise. I mean, you guys. Well, I should say you never surprise me. Let me see. I think it was this one, the checklist. Let me share this because I'm gonna read it off. And I'm sorry, I try not to forget names and stuff. Um, it's very difficult working through Zoom sometimes. I don't know. There's Beehive was better, but I like my Zoom. I'm so used to it. Some things are difficult. All right. I just found some of these comments fascinating. You want to read it, Joe?
What the meme?
Yeah, read the checklist here.
Okay, maybe we just lied about Biden's health and Russia collusion and COVID and Hunter's laptop and voter fraud and January 6th and Ukraine and Epstein and Hollywood and
Oh,
everything in
yeah.
between. But
Yeah.
trust us when we tell you Trump is a threat to our democracy, by God, you
Can
better
you
believe it.
imagine the bastard? I've been
How
saying it a
can,
lot.
because of that list right there, how in the hell can you believe anything that comes out of those
They
people's
say.
fucking mouth?
No,
You can't.
that's right.
You just can't. Everything they say is a lie. Everything. Everything.
Okay.
What gets me, you know what gets me, the biggest thing that gets me, and I'm sorry, people, is that my mother-in-law is a nurse. She is the most wonderful person in the world, guys. I'm not kidding you. And she still gets that stupid freaking COVID shot. It makes me crazy. She won't stop because the doctors told her to.
I know. That's
And at her as a nurse, they always believed in the doctors because the doctors went through all that school. It's so sad.
there's a reason why the word doc is an indoctrination.
Yep.
And Sergeant Horton explains that. You guys have to watch him. That 2 hour episode of Sergeant Horton. Oh, he'll explain it from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
I probably have to watch it another 10 times before I understand it completely. He speaks about when you come into the harbor, because it's maritime law, they dock, and then you go to the hospital, and that's where they take you. It's because we weren't in our own laws. We weren't in our constitutional freedom. And a lot of people unknowingly fought for this, and many
Mhm.
died, and they are still unknown, like Russell Gould. People don't know who this man is. He literally saved our flag and our country. And Sergeant Horton will explain that in his videos. So we have all the, I don't know, fleas of media.
Yeah,
And
I used to believe in the media, and I just don't anymore. I just can't even watch that shit no more. They're
oh,
just so filled with lies.
I never believed in them. It's not like I never, I just, at one point I couldn't listen to it anymore.
Well, when they started saying the same thing on every single
Oh yeah.
channel,
And we
that
saw that
freaked
10
me
years
out.
ago.
Yeah, that freaked me out.
We
It's like,
saw that when Trump was running and they all said he has no chance in hell of winning. Everybody, every channel.
mhm. But it was actually before that when they started this thing where every channel was saying the same thing. And I was going, well, this is just at first it was like, okay, if you see two channels saying the same thing, you know it's true. Then all of a sudden they're all saying the same thing, and it's like, good God,
Well, Dana,
too much.
what did he say? Dana had said there was a man, one specific man that let, or company that let out all the news, and that's where they get their news from. I can't remember the name, but I believe it. I know it was up to 8 top families at one time that owned all the channels. Hold on. It's just a
I know NBC is the one that started this crap with Trump. So
their
I blame them.
logos. The
Mm,
peacock,
yeah.
it feather, the peacock, it's like a
Peacock.
distraction. Don't look at anything else. That's what a peacock is for. You look at me because I'm beautiful,
Right.
right? That's a peacock. Then there's the giant eye. I mean, come on, guys.
Looking at you.
Is it, that's what is that?
But they both
NBC?
have it, don't seven. What is seven? ABC.
We'll have to go. I have a
Yeah.
bunch of
CBS is
logos.
the eye. Yeah. Watching us all the time.
Are you checking the chat, by the way?
Yes, I'm in the chat right
Okay.
now.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Because I am closed at the moment. Okay. So I just want, you want to read this or you want me to?
You read it, the
Duh,
comment.
duh, duh.
Comment. Because it's real small for me.
Okay. So Michael says that pretty much sums it up perfectly. It's absolutely true. It makes no sense that the left are thinking this way unless they're indoctrinated. I mean, what else? It's I want to call them stupid too, but I know better. The people that are not indoctrinated and not seeing this stuff already, they're stupid. But the indoctrinated ones, I gotta feel sorry for because they don't know better at this point. This is
But
Jay.
that this indoctrination thing is
It's
there's a
good
lot of us
music.
that
It's good
didn't let
music.
ourselves be indoctrinated because you know what? We were all taught from the same people, but we didn't get indoctrinated. We didn't allow ourselves to be indoctrinated. But a lot of the teachers are already indoctrinated and they're teaching indoctrination. So if they were teaching indoctrination even when we were in school, how come we didn't become indoctrinated? So there's just
Well,
some
it
people that
started,
just won't
I
or
think it
refuse to
started a
be
bit
indoctrinated.
after you. It
Yeah.
even started after me, Joe, with
Yeah.
I mean, I never noticed any.
Well, they've never been telling
I
us the
had
freaking
all
truth.
political science teachers. I mean,
But
and
did
then I
they
had
always
art
tell us the
teachers. Can
truth?
you fucking imagine the difference? And I never
Yeah.
saw it. Nobody ever,
Isn't that weird?
because
Isn't that
it didn't
weird?
fucking exist.
Yeah, it's just like all of a sudden it's here, it's in our face.
Obama,
Yeah, and it's in our face and
but
it's
it was a
hardcore
plan.
in our face.
They
It's like,
weakened us. They weakened us very slowly.
mm-hmm. This is
They
what making us weaker.
they kept creeping taxes on us,
Mm-hmm.
making their school days longer. Every little thing, every little look at even years ago they started with that core math. I mean, what
Yeah,
the fudge nuts? The kids couldn't tell change. We used to have little phonics books and little math books, you know, they were fun activities where you count, oh, it's a dime with a nickel. I
yeah.
mean, what the hell? How you must be able to sign your name,
Yeah,
a
I think they should bring
signature.
that back. I think they should definitely bring that back.
It,
Cursive writing is
I don't
important.
think it ever really went away. People aren't that.
Nah,
Some tried, but
yeah.
it really can't go away.
Cursive
I
writing
was
is
teaching
important,
kids I was babysitting how to do their names, and their
right?
parents were proud. Look, she's going to be ahead of herself. Uh, because that's what you do.
Right, right, right. I agree
And
with you.
I do definitely think our parents have a lot to do with it. Some of us, unfortunately, have liberal parents, and some of us have very conservative parents, which pushes
Yeah,
kids to become liberal.
you're right. Yeah, and that's a big thing. Yeah, you're right. Your parents are a big influence in your life and your psyche or whatever you believe in. Big influence. Not not a total, but a big influence.
Well, it matters how you're raised. All right.
Yeah.
Anyhow, let's get on with this.
Okay.
This is Jay, user QX. Perhaps it's time to give an ultimatum to the DOJ. I love this answer, by the way. An ultimatum to the DOJ in 10-day language to either begin 100% arrests of everyone implicated by the Epstein files, Doge, and fraud inquiries. If refused or delayed, then it needs to be viewed as dereliction and treason. That makes sense.
Hmm.
Resulting in utilizing the Second Amendment to rid the nation of the depots and the DOJs. Depot.
Exactly. That's what the Second Amendment is for, is to get rid of people like what's running Michigan. Those people need to be run out of office. And if you have to do it with guns, then you have to do it with guns, but they need to be run out of office.
And Joe,
I don't mean to hurt anybody.
Joe,
Yes, ma'am.
what would I think? What do I think?
It's already done.
It's already done.
Mm. However,
Bingo.
we're still seeing a lot of backlash. I don't know
Why
if
are
it's
we seeing it?
backlash or
Why?
what, but we're
Why?
only seeing it in two cities.
Why are we seeing
I
Rob
don't know.
Reiner?
Don't know.
No, you haven't seen it only in two cities.
We see it in
No, you have
Seattle, and
not. You
we
saw
see it in
Epic trying
Minnesota,
to open. You
Minneapolis.
saw Epic trying to open in Texas. You saw communism pretty much take over New York. You saw immigration take over California,
That's
where
not what I
they
was talking about.
dumped in the streets.
Right.
What are you talking about?
I was talking about the violence in the street. You see it in Minneapolis and you see it in
Well,
Seattle.
when he got rid of when Trump got rid of the violence, most of it was from the illegal aliens.
Hmm.
I, I
Yeah,
I've read that
I
a
know.
few times. Even
I
Brian,
agree with you. I'm not in. I'm totally
he
agreeing with you. I mean,
that's
you
where
had
I
the
get my I
violence in
have to
Chicago.
know the facts, and the facts are violence is nearly gone.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like they created 90% of it. I think it was even more.
yeah,
Chicago had 30% down. 30, not
yeah.
two, not
Yeah.
10,
Chicago was
30
in
fucking
bad shape.
percent.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah, you're right.
third almost.
Yeah, they were bad. There was a bad place.
Chicago. Come
Worst
on,
place.
people.
Yeah.
Crime is down. It
Crime
make
is down everywhere. It really is. You're
so
right. St. Louis is safe. St. Louis was a bad place.
I mean, the Twin Cities are having the most difficulty, but it's a delayed reaction, and there's a reason. They're trying to wake people up. Rob Reiner, Gene Hackman, Bob Saget,
Mm.
Nancy Good, these people, they don't just die out of nowhere. All right. Now, some of them, I'm telling you, they're being I can't, I
Yeah.
mean, I don't understand how people don't see this as a connection.
Well, Helen just chimed in and
Helen,
said, then we will have a problem with Trump because they're saying he's in the files more than anybody else, but
yeah,
they don't understand
as a
he was an
whistleblower,
informant.
right.
He's the whistleblower. Trump is
Yeah.
the whistleblower.
Oh, there's
Um,
paper. We have
yeah,
papers all over. I posted
yeah,
one too, Mama.
yeah.
It
He's the
better no.
whistleblower.
You know what? What are there? 20% of Democrats? 18% of them are libtards.
Yeah.
The
And that
2% just don't want to let go
and
or
the
hate
law is
Trump
going
that
to
much.
pass. We are going to have a ID to vote. It's going to
It
pass.
did pass.
Yeah. You know, it passed the House. I don't know if it did the Senate. I don't know. I don't know.
I thought
I
it
thought
passed. All
both of
right.
them were doing it. I thought both were doing it. So I
I
don't know.
love this. Let's continue because there's a couple other
Okay.
things and it's supposed to be a quickie, you know.
Yeah. No such thing.
Illustrate is fucking weird thing. Okay. These people can't draw breath without saying something stupid. That's Gus.
That is so true. Good God.
Soros money, Annette is very clever. Soros money can buy all of them. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Where's Soros, Joe? Where's Soros?
Soros is in the ground.
Soros is in the ground. And where's Soros'
I
son,
thought
Joe?
I thought we had already heard that he had died like a couple of years ago, and his son, his nephew, or the son, or somebody had taken over. So yeah.
He had stepped down. I don't, he didn't die though, no. He tried to
Oh,
buy the radio station in, where's Senator Kennedy from?
Louisiana.
Yeah. And he brought it up.
Hmm.
That was a net. Nothing happened with it. Why? Because he's fucking dead. They're all dead. Okay, evil people. Rebecca says Rebecca's another smarty pants. I love you guys. I really do. Evil
Yeah.
people. God bless President Trump and the fight against them, and God bless Americans in the spirit of them. Mega, 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 mega. Very good. Clay says you're right when you say Trump is a threat to our democracy. I thought this was very clever. The word our does not refer to we, the people, it refers to you, Democrats that feel threatened by President Trump. You're like children that got your hands caught in the cookie jar, and now you have to be punished for it. This terrifies you, and rightly so. I love
I
how
love that one. That's a
it was
great
really,
comment.
yeah. It's not us, it's you.
Yeah,
It's the media that's freaking out. It's the
that's right.
libtards that there
Yeah,
aren't many of them, but they're
yeah.
the ones freaking out.
I'm not
And
freaking out. They are.
no, we're like calm as shit. We know we're winning. We're in control. I don't give a shit.
So Helen says both the Soros are fertilizer. So who's controlling their money? There's got to be somebody else in the family. The family can't die. There's too much money. So they
What?
have to
Well,
have other people,
whoa,
maybe
whoa,
even
whoa,
a
whoa,
woman.
whoa. What family?
The
We've
Soros
gone over
family. The
this. How
Soros.
many whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you
I
know
don't know.
anybody else named Soros?
No, but what if there's a sister that's been married into another family that's
It
still
doesn't
a
matter. They're all
Soros?
fucking dead. Most
Well,
likely they're all dead. Who's getting the money? Who's getting $2,000 this year? We
mm,
are.
that's
Trump,
supposed to start.
there's no way in hell that Trump didn't already make the deficit go away.
Yeah.
I'll put it like that. Magic. Sign language for magic. I can't believe I remembered that one. But yeah, oof. I guarantee, because halfway or more than halfway through his first year, I think he made 18 to 20 trillion for us through the tariff system and other way. He's getting this money back. It was cheaper to pay 2 million illegals $1,000 each to
To
get the
leave.
hell
I know.
out of here
Yeah,
and come
it
back the
was.
right way
Yeah.
than for us to be dishing out all this fucking money.
Hmm.
Now we got rid of almost 700,000 illegal aliens that didn't go the good way. Some of them were getting 3,000, 5,000 a month. This shit adds up. Soros's money, we're getting Soros, you see, but Soros's money is divided amongst the world. So we have a few people working on that. Like I just mentioned before, Russell Gould, he's supposed to be one of the major influences doing our new credit system.
So, but do you
I
think maybe that all of these families that are part of the money system are putting money in towards the destruction of America with Soros? You think maybe they're
They
all involved
had,
in it?
yeah. They
Mm,
had because they have to crush us and make us as slave as
yeah.
possible and have themselves on the highest pedestal. Luckily, we still had a middle class
Yeah.
because that's really who voted for Trump.
Yeah.
They were like, hell yeah, we need something, a businessman. But they
Yeah.
didn't realize See, Trump's biggest role and why Epstein is so important is he's saving children.
Yeah,
He's still saving children. That's the thing we haven't finished yet.
right. We need the people's names, everybody connected.
I mean, you had that immigrant run away with the child, left the child there, ran away from ICE, and didn't care about the child.
Trump
So
said, Helen says
this
that,
wasn't a child that was cared
yeah,
for to begin with.
we got mail. Yeah.
Go on.
Trump is also getting rid of the IRS too, Helen said.
Absolutely.
And then she said they're all
Absolutely.
inbreds. Yeah, we know they're all inbreds. We do. Yeah.
We have
All
the
that family, all those big families, they're all inbreds. Yeah.
Yes, they are. Yeah,
Yeah.
they are. We had we had 78,000 IRS agents go to fucking the border. I
And
I mean, people, do you think this is right? I'm
right.
like thinking to myself, like,
No,
when are
you're
fucking
not the
people
only
gonna
one.
wake up from the obvious?
Yeah.
Mama Helen, you're so right. The IRS is gonna be no more.
Hmm.
And they think it's so hard to get rid of like
Right.
property taxes. No, it isn't, because
No,
it's
it's
up to the
not.
people. What people have to understand is now that the Satanists are gone, the judges will be gone, the laws will be gone, all this other crap is going to go out the door with it. Uh, We are our judges. We are our own judges. This is
Okay.
what they're teaching us. Look, guys, you're looking at a video. Can you tell if it's a woman or a guy at the door? Um, um, every single one of them. There were things about Gene Hackman that people didn't understand. They were diving in and asking questions. Why was the dog dead for 2 weeks? We are our own judging our own peers. And I don't care if you're famous or you're a homeless person on the street. The law is the law for each and every person.
Yes. It's the same for
Just
us
because
all.
you're famous doesn't mean you get away with shit. You
Right.
answer to the same law as we do.
Right. And Congress has to answer to the same law as we do. They think
Congress
they
is going
can
to be
get away with
dismantled
it?
too.
No, wrong answer.
I
They
heard that
can't.
Jim Jordan hasn't been up to doing his job. I wonder why.
Hmm.
Maybe they told him to take a back seat, or because
I don't
there
know.
is a plan going on.
Looks
But
like
honestly,
Jay said it's Second Amendment time.
yeah,
No
it
more
is.
debates.
He wants them. But you see, Jay, I believe most of them are gone. At least 95% of them. I've been told by many people that it's time to move on because these guys, it was a secret mission
Yeah.
and they've been doing
I
it
think
since 2014
I think everybody
or
should
15.
know that. You should look at your all these people up there in Congress and the Senate. We all sent those people up there to speak for us, and you only have a few select people speaking. Why? Why is there only a couple speaking? Why does AOC speak for every fucking Democrat? And for why did for the longest time did they ever have that fucking turtle, Mitch McConnell, speaking for the
Yeah.
Republicans?
Well,
That
he worked for the
motherfucker never
CCP,
spoke for
but
me.
there's no CCP, guys. They're all the same. They're all the same.
Yeah,
Is this the one, Mama? I believe she was found dead. There was the one Helen sent to me. I should have downloaded it. That she wasn't there. I mean, guys, all right, somebody said that's a clone, but that's AI is what that is.
that doesn't look like they don't.
But that's the one that read and said, thank you, Mama Helen. That's the one that said, to know her is to love her, or whatever the fuck she said that was out of the Silence of the Lambs. It wasn't to know her. It's from something else. It was something, anyone that knows her understands this or something. It's not fucking her. She dead. She dead. They were sex traffickers. You cannot let, I don't care who it is, you cannot let a person go after they let little baby Acorn, 8-year old, and little baby Orange over there, 6-year old, and Red over here, 5-year old, get fucked up the ass because they put thousands of dollars in their pockets. That is the most disturbing shit. I'm gonna go back to the comments in a minute, but I'll show you. I realized I have this. Look at this. I saw this a long time ago and I'm like, what the fuck? And this is before I realized that Nickelodeon meant in Latin, Nich Dion. I don't, Dio is God. I don't believe in God. I can't believe I never picked that up. Can't believe that Dio is God. Even in Spanish, ay Dio mío, or Dio, what's the
Ah,
one they
Dios
say?
mío. Ah, Dios mío. Is that?
Adios mio Dio. Like, oh dear, or oh dear God, or
Oh
whatever.
my God.
Oh my God. Yeah, okay.
Ah, Dios mío.
Ay Dios mío. Ay Dios mío. Yeah, ay Dios mío.
Ah,
Okay. I,
Dios.
all right, stop with the Spanish. I
It's okay.
speak differently.
It's okay. Nickelodeon looks like
You
the
don't
island. Yeah, we
understand.
already saw
Okay, for
this one.
example, one of my good friends died today. A good friend. I bartended with him for 4 years on, we did partners. I would either be on one side of the bar. We also played darts together. He was on my team for 4 years. Willie
Yeah.
Garcia, he was Vice. He was New York Vice, not Miami Vice. He was New York Vice. And he was also a vet. He died a little early. He was bartending at 64, 63. I remember celebrating his birthday. And he was very creative. Willie Garcia. Guess what fucking national? He had a fucking home in Puerto Rico. Joe, you don't know. My friends, a lot of them are fucking Spanish. It's just the way it is. Sunset was like a mile away and they were all Spanish. If you saw my
Mhm.
friend Smith, who is French, Puerto Rican, and Chinese, she looks black almost. You stop. I It's because of where we grow up is
Yeah.
we don't New York is so fucking mixed. You have no idea. And especially the last 20, 25 years, it was like, and that's before I left, which
Yeah.
has already been 10 years. All right, so this is sickening. I just wanted to share that.
Let me read this to you real quick from Helen. I heard Bondi set up all these scumbags in Congress by putting out that many names are in the files and they're all going to be running to their computer to get busted. Yeah, I heard that too. Supposedly, when they put out the files and all the bad people went and just to look to see where their name was, and they all got tracked looking at you know where they were going to see what they were all their history of where they were looking. So they're all busted.
It's not Pam Bondi anyhow.
Yeah,
I agree with you. I agree with Mama Helen. The only thing is it's not Pam Bondi. I just don't think so. I know she got a facelift and everything too, but it's still not her. Pam Bondi was on the bad list. Not only was she Bush,
right.
but I have it somewhere, she had some kind of connection to someone very close to Epstein. You know what's a good one I read today? I think I hopefully it's a meme where I took a picture of it. Something like Epstein has been to the White House to see Clinton 17 times. How many times has Epstein been to the White House to see to see Trump? Of course, it started like he was arrested not. I wonder why he was arrested not long after Trump. People have to ask themselves what happened in those 4 years. How did we get such great technology when Biden was president for 4 years? How come the country didn't become communist like New York did in a year? New York didn't
Right.
become communist, by the way. They're not going to fall for this shit. Believe me, even my stupid friends who are still not awake in New York are not going to
Well,
fall for
they're not
this.
really falling for it now in New York. I mean, come on. I mean, most New Yorkers are. Look, most people from New York are not going to fall for that shit.
They
You
don't
got to
seem to
believe
get
that.
though that it's part of the bigger picture is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So they might not like Mamdani, which is terrific. And I'm pretty sure all the mega that I know don't like him, obviously. And a lot of the mega that are not mega, I should say, seem to not like him either. So that's great. But they're not seeing the bigger picture. Well, if it's not Mamdani, then you have to be on the mega side because liberalism is socialism. It's the same
And
fucking
it
crap.
is.
It's communism, is Nazism, is Leninism, is Marxism, all the same isms. Isms are a pseudoscience. Alcoholism. You could cry all day long. I'm an alcoholic. That's a libtard excuse. No, you're not. Stop drinking, and therefore you won't be an alcoholic. I haven't had a drink in 2 years. I said to my husband tonight, maybe we'll have one, but I we both had different times today. We had a great Valentine's, don't get me wrong, but it's very simple. He got me lottery tickets. I'm not supposed to gamble that much. I don't gamble at all anymore. I just the lottery tickets when he gets it for me when he goes away. It keeps me busy while he's not around.
There you go.
All right. I hope I'm making sense here anyhow.
Mhm.
The enemy, Donnie. I love Donnie. Donnie, you're a good man, Donnie. We love your name too, right? The enemy within that's destroying America, and we don't have a competent, excuse me, attorney general or justice system to deal with this. Wasn't I just talking about that? When Benedict Arnold committed treason against America, what did George Washington order? The solution is simple and lasting. I say get her done, just my patriot opinion. He's saying like what Jay is saying, the Second Amendment. That was very good.
Didn't Benedict Arnold run away
It
to
is.
Canada, though?
What?
Didn't Benedict Arnold run away to Canada when he got caught?
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
That sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. Well, you see, that's the
I'd have to
thing. The
look that up.
traders are always from people don't understand that the Canada is out under the crown. Was. I'm
Hmm.
not sure anymore. So all the traders in America were from either England, not France, probably not France, Spain, France later on, and Canada. And they got in through the border and they got, through the ships, through the ports, and they made themselves something that they weren't. They didn't belong here. Like I said, it started in the beginning. Washington was bad. Just let the government have a little more money still before you get paid. What? That didn't happen with Trump. He got his army paid.
That he did.
That to me was a sign that yeah, George Washington was one of them. How did he become, All right. This was pretty good. The number two Democrat in the House posted this today in response to Save America Act, which requires proof of citizen to vote passing the House this week. Republicans are celebrating blocking millions of women from voting if their married name doesn't match the name of their birth.
They're calling you stupid.
Yeah. I don't even are they stupid? Is this woman fucking stupid?
You wonder.
What?
You wonder, right?
There's 350 fucking, probably less now, million people in this country. You're telling me we can't figure out everybody's name? There's such things called as computers, you fucking gray whore. Sorry. This is the best. You want to read this one?
You know what it doesn't say in the Constitution? Give up your rights to appease some crybaby liberals. It doesn't say that.
No, we follow the Constitution. Amen. Amen. I thought this was great. Not many people saw it, apparently. There's a bunch of different tiny homes. I did not like the first one, I think, but
Here, all kinds. They're pretty cool.
why the hell can't, I mean, some of these they're building for two or three, $4,000.
Yeah.
I
So let
don't
me
need a
say something.
refrigerator that badly. Some
Let me say
homeless guy
something
needs
about
one.
that. You just said they're building those things for $2,000 or $3,000, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So look at California. There's a lot of homeless people there. Gavin Newsom supposedly set aside for each and every homeless person $170,000 for 1 year. So why couldn't they build all those people a home in that year with that money? That's what they should have did instead of leaving them out on the street like they are now, because they're on every street under every bridge.
I think they're being cleaned up by now. I don't think we know. I gotta find out from my friends. Okay, Pizzagate people is real.
Yep, we all know
Pizza.
what that is.
They
Mhm.
want the blood and flesh of children. This
So
is
who did he
why this
send
is
that
an
to?
open subject. You cannot hide Epstein ever. They had a dentist chair on Little St. James Island in that fucking blue and white ass disgusting Egyptian looking piece of shit building. A dentist office where they would file their teeth. Where do you think vampires came from? Cannibalism. It's true. You telling me cannibalism doesn't exist? Ask a fucking German.
Yeah, it does.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it does. Like
does.
I said, in California, there are places that sell human meat. Look it the fuck up. I don't know how or why or how. I just don't get it. I don't. This is another stupid. This poor little girl. Like, I'm not big into, I think pageants are just, I think they're awful. I do. But still, she worked hard. She deserves it. Just like the Olympics, just like wrestlers and these swimmers and all these other. Apparently, Massey is not who we thought he was, or I thought he was. I thought he was cool, man. I seen pictures of him. His whole family, including his little girl, are holding all weapons, all guns. He said some really good shit. I've watched him before, and then he turned into an MTG. I don't know. I just don't question anymore than he was taken out. Who doesn't know the Red Shoe Club? That's what I said. Red Shoe Club because cannibalism never died out. All right, it's supposed to be the flesh.
Yeah,
If you never
just sick
watched
people.
Hannibal, this is another thing. I don't know, people didn't see it. Go watch it yourselves. They're saying that
Yeah,
the Epstein was fake. I said that I have posted when we first saw that picture of him. I posted in Women Warriors, and I
right from the
remember
very
Joe
beginning.
agreeing with me right away. That
Right from
don't
the
look like
beginning.
him. I
Hmm.
was like, this guy looks like he's been dead, first of all, for a couple of days. It's
Hmm.
not the same inner ear. And now Benny Johnson comes out and says it. How many times do we have to get things correct before people wake the fuck up?
Yeah,
I
got
mean,
some
I don't know.
mail.
Not that we have a lot of people watching us, but
Right, right. Let me read this mail real quick from
mhm.
Helen. She said, New York, two says 20 people died from the freeze snap in the past 2 weeks, and many lost body parts from the frostbite. Was that fucking cold up there? It was cold, I guess.
How did they let
Fuck.
that happen? How do they let that happen anymore? There are some people that just won't go and get help. I get that. But
Too many people in.
you have to. You have to. You have to take them off the street. Like
Mhm.
for example, you if 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 there's some if they're malnutrition, they're hungry or they've been drinking their life away. They're not in their right minds. You wouldn't leave a puppy on the street or a baby. So why would you leave somebody that's not correctly in their mind out in the cold? You got to put them somewhere. A church basement, something like that. Anything. There's places. New York? Shit. So ridiculous already. All right, let me see. I don't think this is in order. Oh, that's my friend Ro, by the way. Can you see that?
Hmm.
She met Michael Flynn. I didn't know. She met him a few years back. She just reposted this recently, and I was like, I'm stealing it. I went to Rose down here with me in Florida. She moved about like a year after I did. And so 9 years ago, and I went over a few years back to her house for Thanksgiving. She has a beautiful house. It's much further south than I am, but maybe I'll see her when I move. Um, we'll get into that in
That's
a minute.
nasty.
Yeah, it is. Here, can you
Hmm.
read that, Joe? Or no?
Yep. Her husband's company is listed as a co-conspirator in the Epstein files, FGS Global. In case you're wondering why, now all the times for Savannah Guthrie's mother to be kidnapped, Savannah Guthrie is in the Epstein files. She is linked
Hmm.
to the Clintons. That she is.
Yeah,
And
that's one.
after her husband died, right? Her husband was Mike Feldman. Oh, he was a scrubber. Her husband's name is Mike Feldman. He was the scrubber. That is the guy who got things harmful to the Clintons from the press, off the internet, and out of the public eye. He founded a PR consulting firm with Joe Lockhart. Joe Lockhart was Bill Clinton's White House press secretary. After Lockhart left government, he became a senior partner at the Glover Park Corp, which was founded by Feldman.
One left.
Joe Lockhart sold his D.C. property at 2446 Belmont Road, Northwest Washington, D.C. to the Obamas. Glover Park then made Greg Rothschild the managing director of the group's government affairs division. Rothschild's wife, Stephanie Hershowitz Rothschild, died in a bizarre traffic accident in 2021. Down the rabbit hole we go. Once you go down that hole, you ain't never coming out that hole.
That's exactly right. You got that right. So, I mean, I don't know if this was really in people or what, it doesn't make sense, but somebody took the time to write this out, and I have not yet checked it out, but I do remember Lockhart. I'm going to try to look it up, see if I can find more information. It just seems like somebody did all this work and it wouldn't be for no reason.
Right.
All right. So,
So
okay.
so let me ask, hey Jay, where are you at? He says he has homeless up there and it's far colder than New York, but at least people are smart enough to make a fire. Yeah, I know, Helen. That what's her name is she's not around anymore. That Nancy Guthrie. Yeah, she's not around anymore.
No, they're gone. They're part of the list. They're gone. The good guys got I gotta say the good guys have like 97% of the bad
Mhm.
guys. It has to be. It has to be. How can all this crime be down in us getting money? I mean, just simple shit like that. Then the weird ass weather. So you have aluminum and barium, which has been proven to be Solosia, I forgot the third one. That's been proven to be up in the sky for 14 years or so, now on the floor. It's been coming down. It's been frozen out. So if it's different, they're taking care of the problem. RFK is on top of it. He's a genius. A genius. This is what we call spirit cooking. Who is that? Who's in the back here? Mama, who is that? That's the artist, Brock oh, what the fuck is her name now? I can't think of it.
That is
And
just
who
so disturbing.
did Helen say her name? Because it's gonna frickin'
Uh-uh.
kill me. Who is this guy though? He looks familiar. And who is that?
Who's the other lady? The one in the front forefront, her.
She looks like a singer, one of those. Oh, Helen's better with this shit than I am. Uh, Mariana, what the fuck is her name? Abramovich?
Marina
Abri
Abramovich. Abramovich.
Abramovich. Thank you. That's Abramovich. She's a dude. Her father, I can't remember who he was, but I think she was the youngest out of the five brothers or something like that. But she's a dude. And Mama, you know who the front girl is? She's a musician, isn't it? She looks like one. I
Or an
recognize her
actress or something.
face. I mean, this is what who would do, even if this was all fake, who would do this? It's not
Why would you
fake.
lay in that shit?
He's dead.
Or her?
It's dead,
What is
Joe.
it?
It's a
Ugh,
body.
it's gross, is what it is.
Okay. I believe this. I believe that these are we've said it for a long time, Mama Helen and I, that um what's her name again?
McEnany, yeah.
McInerney.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I have the names here.
McEnany.
Yeah, Kaylee. I couldn't think of her first name, damn it. I should have had a few drinks tonight, right? We were pretty sure that she was JFK Jr.'s daughter. Come to find out, Mama Helen got this, that they're triplets. Now, I can't tell you how much these two, I mean, Rion, with Chanel Rion, she looks like JFK Jr. That hair and everything. This is Carolyn's face with brown eyes. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if this is 100% correct, and just leave it
Hmm.
to them to have triplets. We should look and see if they had if she had in her family any twins or anything. They look Rochelle
Yeah, I'm
Kennedy
not doubting anybody anymore, man. There's just
is
crazy shit.
she's a country singer, I think Mama said. Um Rion works for Owen, I think. OAN. And we know, I don't know where, I think Kaylee, I belong to her channel still, or her
Isn't she
Facebook
with
page.
Fox now?
I'm not sure. I follow her Facebook page. Beautiful girls, but look at, they all have that these girls definitely have very similar features. I think I've proven myself as an artist to tell you that I can believe this. I absolutely can believe it. I think that's all I have for today.
That's
Um,
Helen said that was Lady Gaga.
it was Gaga. She
That's
looks
Gaga.
very, very young there.
Yeah, yeah, just
I should have I should have realized by the way she was dressed. I don't know. She's always had different color hair and stuff. I don't know. If you feel like giving me a lifetime of devotion, I second that emotion. Well, I have to get off the freaking disgusting, like, eating human flesh shit. I am so grossed. I mean, who isn't? But I've said it so many times. And you know what? After seeing 9/11, and thinking the worst and knowing the worst. It's just like I don't think anything else.
Okay, real quick, like for your last picture, Kaylee, press secretary one, is working at OAN. The third is a country Christian singer, and Jackie had twins, John and Jack. So if you're a twin or a triplet, your chances are you're going to have twins. Triplets.
There we go. So that's why I love my Mama Helen's on. she she knows her shit, man. We all try to figure stuff out, guys. We're all trying to just help each other. That's the whole point of this. Um, so thank you. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, Jay. I'm not sure who else stopped by, but thank you for watching. Thanks for stopping by. This was our Valentine's quickie. Joe, any jokes?
Ooh, you want a joke? I got a joke.
My lipstick came off.
I told my wife she should embrace her mistakes. So she gave me a hug. And I'm not a fan of facial hair, but it eventually grew on me.
Are we done?
I got one more for you. A man walks into a bar and orders 10 beers and drinks them one after the other. I mean, right away. So a woman walks up to him and asks him, "Why are you drinking so fast?" The man replies, "You would drink fast too if you had what I have." The woman asks, "What do you have?" The man says, 50 cents.
I thought he was gonna say, I'm going home to an ugly wife or something. It was no Valentine's jokes.
Well, I know Valentine's.
And that first joke you've told before, the embrace.
Oh,
Yeah, it's all right.
I thought it was kind of a Valentine's. See
It
you
was.
guys.
That was the most Valentine-y it got. Valentine-y. Okay. I
At
think
least
we
you
did
got a
enough.
hug.
What?
At least you got a hug.
Virtual hugs for everybody. Virtual hugs for everybody. High five. All right. Good job. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. And we'll let you know, hopefully, next time when we're coming on. We never do. We never
I
do.
know. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Evening.